Well, gents, this is your lot. I'm sorry it had to end this way, but such is life. Enjoy yourselves, because you may never get the chance to do this again. No hard feelings, eh? It's only business after all.
Well, good evening, and welcome to what is, sadly, the last ever episode of Subbeuro 2020. I am Barry Linker, and this evening I'm joined by Mr. Micheal Cullen. Good evening, Micheal.
Good evening, Barry. Please.
Micheal, are you okay, Micheal?
Please don't let them take it away from us, Barry. This is all I've got.
Hey, it's all going to be okay. You're a brave soldier, aren't you? Brave soldiers don't cry, do they?
No, they don't. No.
Right then. Well, tonight's game is set to be a real thriller as the Netherlands take on France. Both teams have left a trail of destruction in their respective wakes with goals galore. So who do you pick to win tonight, Micheal?
I don't know. Belgium, maybe, or Ukraine. I just don't know, Barry.
Okay, Micheal. Hey, it's okay, man. Well, as the government is still tendering contracts for the rebuilding of Wembley after the incident last match, we join Clive and Martin at the Hive Stadium in Barnet for France against the Netherlands.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Clive. We're live from Hive here in Barnet for this semi-final match between France and the Netherlands. Well, excuse me. I will have to excuse both myself and Martin tonight. Still struggling with a little bit of a cough after the recent Wembley fire. Do fill in the fans on the latest, Martin. What's been happening?
Well, fortunately, Clive, a judge of the realm, has declared that I am not mentally fit to stand trial in the United Kingdom. So, slap of the wrist, and we're back in the game.
Well, fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Well, we're getting a bit of footage through here on our screen of the Dutch team getting warmed up here, Martin. They're using a frying pan. That's an unusual method, isn't it?
Yeah, you could say they're out of the frying pan and into the frying pan.
Well, it'll be more like out of the frying pan into the fire when they get on the pitch against this French team, because they have set this tournament ablaze. Who are you going to be looking out for in this French team?
Well, it's still that one young chap, Kylian Mbappé.
Absolutely. He has been fantastic for the French, knocking goals in for fun during the tournament. Well, Martin, a bit of sad news as we've heard. This is our last game commentating for the Subbeauros. Unfortunately, after recent incidents, we've been deemed unfit to continue for the final.
Persona non grata.
Indeed. So, when this is all over, what will you be doing?
Well, I suppose I'll have to return to the day job, Clive. I'm, by trade, I'm actually the senior lecturer in history of art at Trinity College, Cambridge. So I'll go back, meet the kids again, knock out some lectures, I suppose.
Well, that would explain your fine knowledge of art.
Yeah. What about you then, old boy?
Well, as you know, I'm a experienced yoga practitioner, Martin.
Famously so.
So I'm thinking of setting up my own yoga practice where I live up in Cumbria.
Lovely.
Lovely.
What are you going to call that then, Clive?
It's going to be called Alive with Clive.
Oh, that's modern, Clive. I like that.
Learned a few new moves from a young lady when we were in Baku.
Oh, Clive, is that what the noise was? Clive, that's a twin room.
A gentleman never tells. Anyway.
We live in a society, Clive.
Anyway. Straight into the action here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, things are underway here at the Hive Stadium in Barnet. As you can see, Martin, interesting wooden stands around there.
Yeah, very environmentally friendly people, the Barnetese. They love recyclable wood.
Fantastic. Still flammable though, Martin, so keep your horse entrails at bay, please.
I've got them safely stored in my chest freezer at home, Clive.
Fantastic. Mrs. Bannon will be pleased. The French here moving forward. Oh, that was a chance, but it's been blasted wide by Antoine Griezmann. We'd have probably expect better from him there, Martin.
Yeah, I mean, generally, he'll net those 35-yard screamers all day.
Absolutely. The French keeper here passing it into defence. The French look like they're going to play it out from the back here rather than simply blast it forward, as we've so often seen in this tournament. Moving forward here, this is, I think it's Griezmann on the right wing there. Oh, that's a bit of a wayward pass, isn't it?
He's knocked it over to us in the commentary box, Clive.
Went just beneath our feet there. It's a Dutch throw here. So the Dutch are going to just knock it in here. Oh, he's on a bit to drink that.
Clumsiness by the Dutchman.
That Dutchman there, he looks like he's inebriated somewhat. The French
playing to type, the Dutchman, you could say, Clive.
The French have got hold of the ball here, Martin. Oh, it's
a great ball.
It's Olivier Giroud coming across to it. Giroud! Oh, it's Olivier Giroud! What a beautiful finish, Martin.
Champagne finish from the Frenchman.
Absolutely. He made no mistakes there. He's put the French 1-0 ahead here after just 28 minutes. The Dutch left floundering. It really all stemmed from that terrible throw-in, didn't it, Martin? While the Dutch moving forward here with a chance. I think, is that Frankie de Jong on the far side there? He gets it across towards Gini Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum here. Oh, Wijnaldum passes it up to it's Kevin De Bruyne here, isn't it?
Total football from the
Kevin
Dutch.
De Bruyne plays for Belgium, doesn't he? Wrong player.
Yeah, they're all the same, Clive. That's probably un-PC these days, but it's true.
Anyway, the Dutch team there just hitting the post, and the French keeper able to just tap it away there. It's close that for the Dutch. The French might have been thinking that they'd sniffed an equaliser out there. It's the French team here darting forward. Nice bit of passing in the middle of the goal. Oh,
speculative effort.
It was. It's that man Griezmann again. He's just going for anything, basically, isn't it? It comes off a Dutch defender, Dutch midfielder, but heads out past the goal.
Like a drunken fisherman, he's casting his line any which way but true.
Indeed. Well, that marks the end of play for the first half here. Wow, what a first half, eh, Martin? The French 1-0 up, courtesy of that Olivier Giroud goal. But Martin here, eagle-eyed as ever, has spotted something unusual here with this Dutch team. Let's look at the footage you spotted here, Martin.
Yeah, it's an issue that casts a dark shadow in the modern game, Clive, and in 2 words I'll describe it thusly. Solvent abuse.
Do tell us more.
Well, if we look at this young Dutchman here, if you look very carefully at his feet, you'll notice he's lacquered in glue.
I dare say he is. Unbelievable. And what are teams trying to gain from this, eh, Martin?
Well, if you look at him, he's actually perched at a dangerous angle, which gives him an elevation advantage in the game. He's going to be able to get at least a millimetre extra lift on every pass.
That is concerning indeed. Well, we will keep a close eye out for that in the second half, ladies and gentlemen.
The death of a gentleman's game, Clive.
Unbelievable. Dutch corner here early in the second half. Oh, it's a ball coming across. It looks like it's in a promising position for...
He's rising like a salmon!
Oh, it's Frankie de Jong has headed the ball into the net there, Martin. First headed goal of the Subbeuro tournament. Can you believe it?
Well, I can believe it, Clive, because as you'll have noticed, the ball is about 4 times the size of a player's head. Big risk from de Jong.
It does make it difficult for the players to get off the ground and head the ball, but yes, they have managed it. Whew, the Dutch here equalise 1-1. It's another Dutch corner here, Martin. This is Wijnaldum here. Well, we really did think that could be the moment there for the Dutch. They'd started the second half so brightly there, but they have fluffed their lines a little there with a chance to take a 2-1 lead.
Just a bit of performance anxiety in front of goal there, Clive. Struggling to stick it in.
Indeed. Wijnaldum just having a bit of assistance there from the groundskeeper. I must say that groundskeeper bears an uncanny resemblance to Tony Pass from Tony Pass and his travelling tapas, Martin.
Good. Yeah, I think you're onto something. I think he's having a word there.
They do look remarkably similar. Interesting.
I thought Pass was on.
Well, we can see down the far end of the pitch here. This is the Dutch goalkeeper here. Seems to be speaking to the groundsman. As we've just said, he looks remarkably like Tony
He's supposed
Pass.
to be on house arrest. What's he doing?
What on earth is Tony Pass doing speaking to the Dutch goalkeeper? This is unprecedented scenes here, Martin.
I see no good coming of this, Clive. And I say that very seriously.
Wow. Tony Pass, of course, embroiled in serious allegations about food poisoning recently. Well, it's a Dutch corner here. We're into the 85th minute, and the Dutch goalkeeper is heading up here for the corner.
What's he doing? It's 1-1.
Does seem a risky strategy. Surely you'd think the Dutch would play out for a draw here, Martin. Well, he's decided to go for it. Wow, this is unprecedented.
Arms raised aloft.
I know. He's praising the Lord there, hoping for something special. Dutch corner here then. And the keeper's up, remember. Oh, it's a poor corner. It goes straight to a French defender.
Oh, my word, he needs to get back.
What is the Dutch keeper doing? He's miles away. The French are breaking with incredible pace here. This is Antoine Griezmann here, darting forward. He's got an open net, Martin. Surely he can't miss from here. Oh, he's come a bit short. Surely the keeper must be
believe it.
Oh, my goodness me, the French have a goal here. They take the lead with 2-1, but the bigger story has to be the Dutch keeper. What has he done there, Martin?
I have no idea. He has thrown his team's chances of glory away.
Unbelievable. Although the French celebrate wildly here, as you can imagine. The Dutch keeper, well, he's righted himself. He seems to be
he's striding back to his goal.
Making large strays back towards his own net here. He looks very angry.
Wild gesturing.
He looks furious. He's trying to point to someone here. Oh, my word, he's pointing straight. Oh, my goodness. Well, the Dutch goalkeeper here is attacking Tony Pass of Tony Pass and his travelling tapas. The police getting involved here. He can't
restrain him, for God's sake!
Oh my goodness! Well, this is just bizarre, Martin, isn't it? Well, he seems to be insinuating that Tony Pass should be arrested, and well, no further ado, Tony Pass has been arrested here by the police. This is unbelievable, Martin.
I cannot believe the Dutchman just collapsed in exhaustion.
Yeah, he looks in a bad way, actually, as if he's been poisoned. This is, well, there has to be more to this. We're going to certainly have to look into this after the game, Martin. Unbelievable scenes here. Well, we're just watching a little bit of sped-up footage here of that French goal. Griezmann obviously took full advantage, but as we've seen, the bigger story here seems to be about Tony Pass and what he said or did to that Dutch goalkeeper. Well, the French team here, in unusual and controversial circumstances, have made it through to the final. We can see them here atop a mighty bottle of champagne ready to celebrate. Mbappe, you better be careful close to the end there, Martin. If that goes off, he'll be in all sorts of trouble.
Sure will, Clive.
Absolutely. Well, things have ended here. France 2, the Netherlands 1. Well, incredible scenes there for the French, Martin. Mighty celebrations tonight across the whole of France, no doubt. Incredible stuff. Well, they will take on England in the final. Unfortunately, myself and Martin will not be there, as we have alluded to already, which thus marks the end of the road for us. Any final words, Martin?
I'd just like to speak from the heart, if I may, Clive. I deep down, I know I'm not a good commentator. And I know you've gone out to bat for me on more than one occasion. And in some ways, I wouldn't be here without you. And you've been a good friend to me, Clive. And I'm sorry. I've let you down. And I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive you for that.
Well, moving words there from Martin. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I think we've made the most wonderful team here. We've had a fantastic time, and we hope you've enjoyed our coverage and commentary here of the Subbeuros. It's certainly been a blast for us, and we hope you've enjoyed it too. Well, until next time, we hopefully see you again. Remember the name Alive with Clive Yoga. And if anyone wants to study fine art at Oxford University, Martin will be happy to guide you through and show you the ropes. Well, from us here and in the commentary box, it's back to you, Barry.
Well, would you believe it? The Dutch tumble out of the tournament in shocking fashion, leaving the French to face England in the Subbeuro 2020 final. Sadly, we won't be there. But as you look back on the tournament, Micheal, what have been your highlights?
Well, first of all, Barry, thank you for getting me that cup of tea at half-time. It's really perked me up. You know, my highlights, there's so many to list. I've written down a few of my very best moments from the last few weeks. It really has been a blast. There was the time when I thought that you'd gone mad. There was the time that I said a good hearty hello to my Uncle Peter in Reel in his static caravan. He sent me the most beautiful postcard. Got it up on the mantelpiece. It's a beautiful, beautiful postcard. Lovely, serene vista. Beautiful. Troy, me and Troy get on very, very well like a house on fire. He's taught me so much. Like, for example, how to get a new bicycle. What a man. Most of all, and this applies a lot to you, Barry, this has been about friendship and kindness. And I just want to thank everybody and the whole Subbeuro team, yourself included, Barry, for your kindness and friendship over the last few weeks.
Well, thank you, Micheal. You're a really great young man yourself. Well, that just about wraps it up from us, folks. It hasn't been the easiest tournament. We've had our ups, we've had our downs. But hopefully you've enjoyed it as much as we have. We'll be willing England on in the final next week, but we'll be doing so from armchairs of our own. So, from Mr. Michael Cohen, Mr. Troy Keane, Alan Johansson, Speter Micheal, Clive, Martin, and myself, thank you and goodbye. Goodbye, mate. Look after yourself, kid.
Not like this, Barry.